So I don't know if you guys have heard, but President Trump just announced the potential for a 50-year mortgage. I wanted to hop on here and give you kind of my thoughts of different aspects of it. Obviously, he's doing this to try to make housing more affordable by spreading out the payment over 50 years versus 30 years, which obviously is a big issue for a lot of different people. So if it's going to make things more affordable for people to get into mortgages, what could be the problem? The problem is mortgages are on what we call amortized schedules typically. And what that is when you pay your mortgage, most of that money is going towards the interest. And when you go from a 30-year to a 50-year, you're spreading that out over a lot longer of a period. So you're going to be paying more in the interest for a longer period of time because as you get closer to your end date, more of that money is going towards the principal, and it keeps accelerating as you get closer and closer. So the problem I see potentially happening is people are going to be used to a 30-year schedule versus a 50-year. Most people average move every 6 to 9 years. They're going to try to go to sell their house, and they're not going to have enough equity to actually profit off of what they've built in there because the equity is not built up as fast as they might think it should be. So what could that do over a bigger market? That could be symptoms like what we saw in 2008. It was a different reason, but if people don't have a good equity position in their houses, you get things like short sales, you get foreclosures if they can't make the payments because they don't have any equity, they can't sell it and make a profit, and then they're out of the house. So it's definitely a potential. But what does it mean in the short term? In the short term, I think it's probably going to work. I think a lot of people are going to be able to get into mortgages and pay that monthly payment, but it may in the long term not be the best idea. But if you're a buyer or a seller, what does it mean for you right now? Well, if you're a buyer, it's not implemented yet as far as I know. And if it does get implemented, we're going to see a lot of buyers come to the market, which is going to increase competition. So if you're thinking about buying, you probably want to start doing it now. But if you're a seller, it probably means that all that competition with buyers coming up, that you're going to have higher and higher prices come. So in the short term, I think it will do something. But in the long term, time will tell. I think it might be a detriment. We will see. There's no really crystal ball, but that's just my thoughts. I'm curious, what are your guys' thoughts on a 50-year mortgage?